Hello, Alice here. I'm going to share some fantastic books that are going to help you with the messaging of this week's podcast, which is called Love Without a Home. It's about grief, it's about death, it's about legacy. The 11-year-old hosts are superb. Make sure you listen to it. If you're a digital subscriber, you'll have lesson plans that go with it, and you'll also have a recommended book list. I'm going to whip through these now, so if you're not a subscriber, take note. These books are fantastic, and the books that I'm sharing are really from ages from about 5 until 12 and beyond. First one I'm going to share, and I've shared it before in a What Are We Reading Wednesday, is The Elephant by Peter Carnavas. This little girl here can see that her dad has this elephant hanging around. No one else seems to notice it, but her dad is so deep in sadness from losing her mother. And she's on a mission to try and get the elephant to at least decrease in size. It's so beautiful, and you notice here she's actually got a dog that's following her around as well. I would say that this book is a great one to read with your children from ages 7 and up, or they can read on their own as well, as long as you're around to answer some of the questions. Same author, but in a picture book. It's called The Important Things, and it's about a mother and a son who have lost her partner and his father, and they go to take some of the things that used to belong to the father to Vinnie's, and what happens in that process. Oh my goodness, this book is rockstar. This book's called Lifetimes. It just goes through the fact that for everything there is a beginning, and there's a middle, and then there's an end. And some life cycles are very long, and some are very short, and some are cut short. It's so beautiful, and it goes through animals as well, and it describes their life cycle too. It's absolutely stunning. This is for all ages, for adults too. This book helped me too. It's beautiful. This one is called Love You Forever. I'm not as crazy about the illustrations, but I love the messaging in it. Again, it goes through the journey of life between a mother and a son, and she sings this little song to him at the end of every night, and then he sings it as well after she has gone. Oh my goodness, this one is so beautiful. It's called The Tiny Star. It's about a star that arrives one day, and the star represents a baby. Mem Fox and Freya Blackwood, two of my absolute favourite. The illustrations are stunning. It's talking about the love that's built up around the baby, and then the baby turns into an old lady eventually, and this is everyone looking up at the sky and remembering her. It's so stunning. One of my all-time favourites from when I was around 10 is 2 Weeks with the Queen, Morris Gleitzman. Again, looking at themes of relationships and death and legacy. It's funny, it's beautiful, I'd say from sort of ages 10 and up. And then finally, for your animal lovers out there, Harry and Hopper, Margaret Wild, and again Freya Blackwood. Beautiful Hopper dies. And it's about how this character here deals with the death and remembering the dog. Stunning. All right, guys, they're the books that support this week's podcast. Please listen to it. Listen to it in the car. Listen to it in the kitchen. Listen with your gorgeous, good-looking dog. Just go and listen. See you later.